Hi, and welcome to the basic EPO administration training video. We're going to go over dashboards, the system tree, groups within the system tree. We're also going to cover policies that govern the configuration of McAfee products. We'll then talk about client tasks, which perform various functions within EPO. That will give us enough basics to then deploy an agent to an XP machine. And then we're going to wrap it up by looking at some of the log features in EPO. I hope you enjoyed the training. We'll start off by logging on to EPO. I'm going to use OU administrator credentials, giving you the idea of what it should look like for you. The first thing you'll notice is the dashboards that are pop into your screen. The dashboards are completely configurable for each user. As you'll see, you can have multiple dashboards for each user and then toggle between the two. You can configure the dashboards by going to the right side and choosing Manage Dashboards. From there, you'll be able to use any of the public dashboards available here, or you can create your new dashboards here. And you'll be able to choose different layouts. And then each monitor widget is using a query within EPO. And you'll see all the publicly available queries. You'll also be able to use your own queries. So that's it. There's a lot more to the dashboards. I did want to let you know that those are available and that you can configure it to your whatever you like. The default dashboard is the EPO summary dashboard that we make available to everybody, and we hope that provides you a lot of information. One of the nice widgets is the quick system search, and you can put in IP address, a username, a system name, and it will quickly search your system tree. So in my case, I'm part of the ABCOU. If I put any query, it'll give me basic results. You can put in a username, for example, and it will show you these would be the last user to log into the machine. There's a lot more to dashboards, that's enough to get you started. The main area in EPO that we're going to start with is the system menu options. And you'll be able to drill down. You should have access to your EPO group and the lost and found. So I have the ABC EPO4 test OU here, and as you'll notice here, there's my system tree. You have full ability to create as many groups under your main OU here. If you want to create other groups, you'll simply go to your top of your group, click on the groups, and then you can click New Subgroup and give it a name, and there you go. You will notice that this particular group is synced to Active Directory. It is possible to link any group to Active Directory. So you can, in this case, I've synced my top level group to my OU. It is possible to, for example, link just the workstations group to the workstations OU in your Active Directory. Totally up to you. Once Active Directory synchronization is set up with one of the global admins here at Gannett IT, and it's very simple to set up, and once it's set up, it will then look every hour, 15 past the hour, and sync to Active Directory. So there's your group, your top level group, and your subgroups, and how Active Directory is synchronized to the groups. Now we'll go over here to the Systems option on the Systems tree, and you'll notice it displays the systems in EPO. There is an option over here on the right hand side to display this group or this group and all subgroups. So for example, my top level, if I just show this group, it shows nothing, but if I show this group and all subgroups, it shows both my servers and my workstations. If you look in the pane, it'll have the system name, the description field. You can fill in manually. It also if you're using Active Directory synchronization, it will pull in the description field in Active Directory. So this is pretty handy. I know many Gannett business units put in useful information in the description field in AD, and that will pull it in. There are other columns available to display, including the operating system type, IP address, location. Should you want to change what columns are displayed, you can simply go to Choose Columns. You can also export this list as a table in either PDF, HTML, or CSV format. And you can also filter the data depending on whatever you'd like to filter on, IP address, system name, whatever, for larger environments. The one quick way to tell on this list which machines are fully managed in EPO, by simply looking at this list, if you see data filled in, particularly last update, operating system, and IP address, then that means that the machine is being managed by EPO, the EPO agent has been installed. If you see items, systems that have nothing to them, that means they've been added to EPO through Active Directory sync or possibly manually, but you've not pushed the EPO agent. So there's nothing happening to this machine right here. There is nothing being done to this machine. It just has been brought in through AD sync. So setting up AD sync will not automatically deploy McAfee or make any changes. It'll just simply bring it into the console. If you click on a system, it'll then give you some details on it. Besides some basic information about what products are installed, McAfee products are installed, it also provides other information. You can click on the More button on the upper right, and it will provide you other information such as like the CPU type, operating system, free memory, free disk space, total disk space, total memory, etc. It also gives you the name of the last logged in user. It then provides you information about the McAfee products, basically the information that would be in the About screen. That would include the version, DAT, and the engine. And the final thing on the agent, it will tell you some basic information, the default information of what port is being used for wake-up calls. That's TCP 8081. Tells you how long the interval levels for the agent to check in with the EPO server. 60 minutes is what we've set. And then every 5 minutes, it's going to look at its locally stored policies and enforce them. So whether it's connected to EPO or not, it will look at the last known policy set it received from the EPO server and enforce those at every 5 minutes. You'll also notice some buttons down here throughout the EPO console to give you various options. And if they do not appear, you may also look in the More Actions area for additional menu options. So that's a basic look at the dashboards, the system tree, and basic navigation in the EPO console.